Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 52 of the Vocal Lube Podcast. Today, I am joined by Dan and Max, like always. And, let's get started.
Glad you could be here at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Last time, I was held verbally hostage by our neighbor.
Yeah, but it wasn't the wrong neighbor.
Yeah, no, it was the right neighbor. Speaking of the wrong neighbor,
I was on a phone call with Dan when the wrong neighbor situation occurred. And it was one of the most uncomfortable, like third-party listening experiences
She
of my
doesn't
life.
understand social cues, so it's completely fine. Like, in my mind, when Dan texted me, he's like, oh, yeah, I told her off. I was like, oh, God damn, this lady's going to fucking hate me for all of eternity.
Oh,
Turns
no,
out she has no understanding as far as I know.
No, she was, she's like crazy, but like she definitely understood that Dan was like not fucking with it.
Okay, because he texted me right after, and it had nothing to do with whatever Dan said. So in my mind, I'm assuming that she didn't give a shit enough to mention it to me.
No, she was definitely thrown off by Dan's like straightforwardness.
Okay, cool.
Like I could hear her.
Let's get Max's recap. All right, what'd you hear happen?
Well, it started all like there was like a lapse in our conversation on the phone, and then like I just heard like a woman's voice. You were like, "Hello," and she was like, "Whose car is that?" Like first thing, like,
well, yeah, because she's fucking insane. Like, I mean, like, yeah, like, once again,
like she wanted, like if for some reason, like she was the police, and she's like, I need to know whose car that is. Like, it was weird. It was really weird. Like how to just start that off, and then like she was asking like where you were and where you
because
and your
she still
were.
thinks that me and Dan are gay, and to prove it, she needs to visibly see Emma, and without that, then she's just going to assume that she lives next to.
Well, her first question was, is that your car? I said, nope. She's like, whose car is it? I was like, why does that matter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, and it was as
answer.
straightforward as that. And then it got to the point where she was like, so where are they? Like Dan needed to like provide her with coordinates of like where you were. Because honestly, if he told her where you were, she probably would have gone there.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
Like
couples massage.
She's crazy.
Just bust down the door.
And then she like
she
Dan
said,
was like pretty much like, why so many questions? And she's like, I'm just nosy. And Dan literally, like as blunt as it could get, he goes, yeah, you should probably stop doing that.
I was like, what I said is like, you should probably tone that down.
Yeah, Dan was like, you should probably tone that down. She was like, what? And Dan repeated it like twice.
And Dan, like, and here's the thing, like, 'cause she texted me right after and stuff like that. So she obviously didn't acknowledge it to me, or at least it didn't do any. In my mind, like, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, all right, you can go fuck yourself. So in her mind, she does not take social cues. So that's
not where the conversation ended.
No.
It didn't stop because, like, yes, I agree. Normally, if you're like, you should probably tone that down, you'd either be like, oh, my bad, sorry.
No, she's like,
and you just go about your life.
She should hit him with like, well, you better get used to it. And Dan was like, no. Like, it was crazy. And then she's like, well, like, we're going to come pick you up for Steve's party. And Dan
that's
was
what
like,
I'm saying.
And Dan was like, why? We can walk there. And she was like, no, we're going to come pick you guys up. And I was like, I'm like sitting on the other line. I'm just listening.
And that's what I mean.
What is this lady
she does not
talking
understand
about?
social cues. At the end of the day, you told her, hey, this is what it is. And she may have responded to that.
Dude,
she did not interpret it.
I mean, I broke it down. I was like, look, we're trying to keep it a little more private. Like,
well,
we just came from living in apartments. This is weird. Like, all these questions. And she just kept pushing it, dude.
No,
and that's what I mean. Like,
no. But like, the thing was, like, it doesn't matter if you're like, she's not picking up on social cues. Like, Dan laid it out with words, like, stop doing this.
Yeah. And she did not pick that up at all.
Well, no. She literally said, I'm not going to stop.
No, she said, she acknowledged it and basically looked at me and goes, get used to it.
Yeah.
Not basically. She said that.
Yeah. She said, you better get used to it.
I am going to actively hang myself in the front walk.
Yeah, she'll come up to me. She's like, "So are you grieving your boyfriend?"
She's
like, you motherfucker.
She's crazy, and like I was like, like just like on the phone, and I'm like, wow, like in your head, your first thought was like, damn, that was pretty rude, Dan. But then I'm like the more I thought about it, I'm like, this woman is fucking insane.
The 3 times she's come over and opened up with a question. The first time, are you guys gay?
Yeah.
The second time, are you guys smoking weed? The third time, whose car is that in your driveway? I'm sorry. What does any of that matter?
Yeah, well, the whose car is that is absurd. Like, because
she
it's
started
like,
asking about the fruit.
This isn't your house. And like, why do you need to know whose car that is? Like, what if it's just someone's car who like they couldn't, like it's broken down and it's a friend and like they just had to leave it there? I don't have to explain that to you.
Right.
Like, why do I have to provide you with an answer to whose car is that? And then like, why is it here?
Yeah.
And she just kept being like, well, I want to meet the girlfriend.
Yep.
She was very adamant about like, I want to meet her.
Well, the thing is, she kept asking about the car, and then at some point later in the conversation, she looped back, but rather than being like, "Whose car is it?" she was like, "Oh, so that, like Emma, the girlfriend's car."
Mm-hmm.
And like she caught me because like I didn't clock that she just like changed the way she approached the question.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah. And then like in her head, she was like, "Oh, so they're just out on town." I was like, "What?" I guess.
Yeah.
Like
fucking
just
guess.
strolling around.
And then she like something about like food and stuff and how like she was going to give it to the hogs and it was just
she texted me. She's like, "Oh yeah, I was going to take it down the street and give Kelly the vegetables." I'm like, who the fuck is Kelly? I don't know who the Kelly is. Who owns hogs on this road?
It was just, I mean, maybe those people.
But have I seen them? Fuck no.
That would be a very fair person to have hogs, but
and if anything, you should go take the food over there.
Yeah, don't give her the credit of dropping it off. Be like, oh, we had this and we thought we should give it to you.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But no, that lady is insane. I don't know how anyone could sit there and listen to what Dan said and not be like, all right, I'm gonna fucking leave right now.
Yeah.
He's like clear like,
oh yeah, she was like, were you just sleeping?
She did ask him. It was,
I'm fucking sorry. Once again. No, I wasn't. I was working.
Like 12:30 in the afternoon, and she was like, "Did I just wake you up?"
No, it kills me.
And mind you, this all started because she was pounding on the door, and she did it about 2, maybe 3 times, and I thought it was you. And I was like, Billy has a key. He's with Emma. Like they can get in. He's just fucking with me. And then eventually, I went up, and it wasn't who I thought it was. I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah.
Until she immediately opened her mouth and asked a question, and I knew exactly. Who
I was concerned she was going to push her way inside.
Oh, no, like that wasn't going to happen.
From my third party position driving down 295, I'm like, this bitch is going to push herself inside.
No.
Yeah, I would have been.
After last time I took a vow to myself, I was like, I'm cutting this.
If you ever see her at the door, you may have to like step outside and close the door behind you.
Well, I opened the door, I stepped to the door and kind of pulled it behind my back, and it just was like against my back as I stood there.
Maybe go outside, lock the door from the outside just to show like, you're not coming inside.
Yeah. No, that's what I did. The last time she pulled up, that's kind of what
we should have like a criteria list for her. Like for Mary.
No,
have you reached out to Billy yet? No? Don't ring the doorbell. Don't knock on the door. Have we invited you over? No?
Even if like,
don't ring the doorbell.
If Scott were to be like, come over and be like, hey, what's up randomly? I'd be like, oh, what's up? Like,
well, it's different because Scott doesn't come in and just start asking. Scott's first question wasn't, are you guys gay?
It'd be a reasonable thing he came over for. He'd be like, hey, yada, yada.
Well, yeah, and we've also had, like, you guys have had good conversations with him, and, like, he came over for the party and stuff, and, like...
Oh, he shares the same sentiment about her, too.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. She's insane. He knows. I'm sure he did this. She did the same thing to him.
He fucking hates her, but no, I'm joking. I actually have no idea.
I don't think he's very fond of how intrusive she is.
Yes.
I mean, the line of questioning she has, I mean, she must write this shit down and, like, read it off to her husband. Like, do you think they'll like this question?
Yeah. I like, no offense to Scott... He's told me his last name multiple times. I can't remember, but she's out here being like, oh, yeah. So, like, yada, 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 yada.
Scott's a good dude.
Yeah.
Mary needs to settle down. I mean, I appreciate her trying to be very welcoming and, like, all that, but the delivery. Like, welcoming and, like, neighborly is different than
it's aggressive.
I want to know personal information.
I mean, Susan?
Yeah, Susan.
Her name is actually Mary, yes.
Oh. We just call her Susan?
Yes,
I thought her name was Susan the whole time.
We didn't know what her name was.
Oh, so we just named her Susan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, at least I'm pretty sure her name was Susan.
No,
now she's a Mary.
We just named her Susan.
She probably changed her fucking name after she showed up.
No. This is like beyond like neighborly. It's like weird. Like,
yeah, it's like almost stalking.
Like it's one thing if you were outside and she's like, oh, they're outside. Like I'm just gonna go and like say hello, but like. To be banging on someone's door and then
as hard as it is, like when I knock on someone's door, I am so reserved when I knock because I don't ever want to be that person that's
punching the door. You want to know
what's also
and
weird,
then you take a couple of steps back.
You want to know what's also weird about it? She came when the two cars that are always here, the truck, because that was getting serviced, and your car were not in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And that's when she decided to come over, hoping that it was just Emma. It's like, why? Why were you going to try to come in again and just like do that whole ordeal?
Oh yeah.
If Emma was alone here, would she have just pushed her way in? And then what is Emma going to do?
I think a Ring camera is in order because like if she gets the door, like I think you hop on there and be like, Susan, Mary, whatever the fuck her name is, like go away.
Get out, yeah. No, trust me, I'm gonna get that set it up here soon. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
this.
It's kind of fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna get one up there and one down here.
It's one of those like, what do you need? Like kind of like aggravated. Like, what do you need? And just like, I just wanted to see. And like, no, we're good.
Yeah,
and she can be like, are you here? And be like, yes, but we're not coming and talking to you.
Not that I want to go too far into her life because she's told me a lot, but she's the kind of person that's like, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting to that. The last time I saw her, when she like basically ambushed me as I'm bringing in the fucking like the trash cans, like she's the kind of person who will be like, so like, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you? She's like, yeah, I'm doing fine. And then just tell her why her life is fucking shit or something like that with like a smile on her face, and it makes it super weird. You know what I'm talking about? The kind of people that overshare like during like completely inappropriate conversations.
It sounds like an overshare, but also like kind of like insane vibes, like kind of like laughing off like really crazy things.
Someone told me
there's also like a little bit of a manipulative vibe I get from her. Where it's 100%. Like she tries to share so that you share.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like I don't like that. That feels even weirder because
you guys know those like guns that sit on like Navy warships that like spin around and like then the Gatling gun.
MRAP?
Yeah. You need to mount one of those on top of the crib with a laser. So when just if she enters the property, that thing starts spinning and like locks onto her, and it's like, do not enter the property. But then like she gets to see someone else enter the property and it doesn't do that. So then she can catch the vibe of like, oh, I'm the only one.
If she actually genuinely did not catch the vibe that like it's not welcome, then that's surprising. Because I mean, I'm without being completely asshole, like being like, get the fuck out of here. I was as direct as I could be.
You were.
Somebody mentioned it.
You were a 0.3% away from like pretty much just outright saying like, get the fuck away from me.
Somebody, and I forgot who said it, but somebody made a good point. They're like, I wouldn't be surprised if she was on the spectrum.
I don't think spectrum is the right thing. Like I think she has some sort of like, it's not schizophrenia, but it's like some sort of like mental instability.
Really? Because like I take it as she's not from here. She's not in our age group. She grew up in a different time, and she gives off that vibe that like she was from the Midwest, like super close.
Or you could like leave, leave your shit unlocked. And fucking go in there and steal sugar if you wanted to.
Like where like you know what I mean, like that kind of vibe where it's just so open and like with your neighbors. But unfortunately, like I'm not saying that everyone here is like that because we grew up in a pretty tight community, but here.
No, but a Midwesterner would have picked up on your vibe and been like, okay, have a good day.
Also, a Midwesterner probably would have showed up with like a gift.
Like if you were like up in like Wisconsin or like out in like Iowa or some shit like that, like or like Minnesota, they'd be like, okay, have a good day. Like,
like leave your ass. Yeah.
And I feel like they would come over with an actual purpose. You know what I mean? Like instead of, whose car is that? It'd be like, hey, saw your lawn's getting a little long. I want to come help you cut it. And then they'll, throughout that part, they'll have conversation. But
literally,
Susan's just very, very intrusive.
She's like trying to be a mom.
All it takes is like
she's not a mother to anyone here.
All it takes is the right vocabulary from her. If she were to just like knock on the door and be like, oh, hey, what's up? How are you guys doing today? By the way, is that yada yada? Like that's more, not that it's acceptable, but it's more acceptable.
My problem, once again, is that it's none of your fucking business.
Well, the car that's what I'm saying. Stupid as hell. But if she just came up and she's like, "Hey, I dropped off these vegetables, and I just wanted to know, like, if you guys wanted them, because if not, I was gonna take them down the road."
Mm-hmm.
Even assuming that I would give them away, being like pulling up and being like, "Hey, I saw them there. So, what are you doing with them?"
Did she not give them to you?
No,
those are mine.
I was under the impersonation or an impression, not impersonation, the impression that she had dropped those off and then no one had taken them in.
So what I did was
she came over to ask if
For our vegetables,
yeah, for the rotten ones. It's like the ones that were so fucking disgustingly rotten.
That's crazy behavior.
She wanted to give it to the neighbor's pigs.
How does she know that you didn't have a purpose for it? Like you were gonna like
because they were. I mean, I can understand they were like out front in like the front of the house.
But you and Emma put it out there when you guys were leaving for your massage.
No, and
before you guys came back from your massage, she was asking about it.
No, I know, but people like will put stuff like in their front yard around this area. I see a lot where it's like I've seen people be like, here, fucking $20 for eggs. Not
yeah,
that they're
but
paying
you didn't
$20.
have a $20 for fucking.
No, I know, but
And
like
it's not
to
like
a normal
it's not like
person,
visible on the street level though.
but to a normal person, is that like
No,
would
she
that
had
be
other
reasonable?
questions, and she was trying to utilize that as a reason for stopping by.
No, I don't think she asked any. From what I'm hearing from Dan, she never fucking asked him anything until later down the line.
No, she asked me a bunch of questions. It was almost all questions.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is that
No, the
she didn't ask you
vegetable
about the vegetable stuff until later.
No, it came up pretty quick.
The vegetable thing, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a super long conversation, but it was
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes.
it was random. It was weird. I was uncomfortable just by how she didn't like pick up on the cue of, hey, like settle down.
Yeah.
I think you just next time you just hit her with like, I'm busy / I'm always busy.
The next time we see her is going to be at Steve's thing.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, Dan told her, he's like, yeah, we're going to show face and like, hopefully, like these encounters kind of stop happening. Like, that's pretty much how he laid it out. He's like, yeah, let's get rid of some of the awkwardness, but like also like make it so like these encounters stop. And she's just like, so we're going to pick you up.
Yeah.
When she hit Dan with like, we're going to, and Dan was like, what do you mean? And she's like, no, we're going to come and get you and we're going to take you there.
Yeah,
I'm walking to Steve's
It's
house.
like, dude, Steve's house is right down there. I don't need a ride.
My first initial thought was like, oh yeah, dude, I wonder how many people can fit in that driveway. And I was like, I'm sure no one's driving.
No one's going to drive.
No one, why the fuck would anyone
Except for
drive?
fucking Susan.
Yeah, I'd be really upset if Susan
From a
drove over.
quarter mile down the road. Like,
No, she's going to stop at your house and try to pick you up. Like without a doubt.
sorry, we're having sex right now.
Yeah, we are.
Having gay sex right now with vegetables and stuff and different kinds of cars.
It's funny because what I did with the vegetables and stuff.
You should have hit her with like when she was like, "Can I take those vegetables?" Be like, "I don't think you want to touch those. Like we just use those in our ass."
Yeah, we just
like-
put those all up in our butt.
I put that one in his. He put that one in mine. We were
The reason why they're rotten,
swapping.
they were perfectly good earlier this morning, but
Yes.
our ass actually caused them to be
the
rotten.
pH
We,
balance- the pH
we
balance
picked
of
them
our
up from the
buttholes.
farmer's market this morning.
Yeah, the pH balance of our buttholes just kind of shreds through that.
I
But,
picked it in the garden this morning.
No,
Bob, I'm
but
sorry.
what I did with the vegetables,
But
was I
how does
just
she know if you're not going to compost it? Like, what if you're into like composting?
Yeah,
she
she's just very fucking nosy. But
and
what
like,
I-
maybe that's her way of finding out. But
what I ended up doing with the
No.
vegetables and stuff was I took them and I just chucked them into the yard because I was like, I don't want her to have these. I don't even
there's
give a
just something
fuck.
off, something real off right there in those interactions. Because I definitely put it straightforward of like I would really appreciate it. if
I'm
you just
surprised she
don't
hasn't
do
asked
this.
about my truck.
Yeah,
She said something about the 4th of July. She's like, oh, you didn't invite me to your 4th party. I was like, yeah, no.
I don't think she would wanted to be there.
No, I was like, yeah, no. It was just a tight knit group.
Just a
And
bunch
Scott.
of those gays.
Yeah, and Scott.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Scott's the homie. That's just kind of what
we
that is.
also invited the other neighbors across the street and the other ones down there, but like they were out of town, not
Yeah.
available. So like I didn't want you to be the only. I just didn't want you there.
Yeah, no, straight up was the best way to put it.
That's pretty much it. It's
I mean,
like
Scott and Candy walked over. And
she's a narc, dude.
yeah, she's a narc. It's funny because I feel bad. I feel like I need to apologize to Steve because we thought that Steve was like her little gremlin, but then Steve ended up just being a cool guy. If anything, he might just be the king of the neighborhood.
I mean, Steve may be like, I don't want this bitch at my party either.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
But you can't mention that. Granted,
Luckily,
she's
we
prob-
don't have to invite her to the parties because Steve will invite her to his parties.
Steve's probably like, fuck, this lady's trying to run the party that I throw every year. Like, she's probably sending messages like, do we have everything we need?
He's like, why the fuck did she make a carpool list?
You're right. Why the fuck is she RSVPing everyone else I invited when I sent
It's like,
out?
dude, if I can
actually,
yell down the street and you can hear my voice from my house to yours, I think we're walking distance.
it's funny because he actually had to. He was like, "Hey, do you mind if I get your email just so I can send you this invitation?" I was like, I guess, yeah, sure, why not? Here you go.
I mean, that's not crazy.
No, it's not, but like,
it's
I
a
just,
little weird because he just invited us in person.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's more like, oh, hey, by the way, you are
but he's
invited,
trying to get like an RSVP
but he's
number.
gonna give you a time and a date.
Yes.
And probably trying to like guess how much food he needs.
Yeah.
And
I got to see the rest of that. Actually, no, I'll look that up.
Yeah, dude. Everything about it was weird. I mean, like maybe we just go over there, bring her like a steak, and be like, "This is it. Like this is ask the questions.
Please leave me alone.
Ask the questions you want to ask. This is your fucking shot. And after this, no questions.
Just get it done.
No, you see a car in the driveway you don't understand. Text Scott about it. Ask Scott if he's reached out to us about it. If he says no, then I think we're good to go.
Yeah, no, straight up.
No, you don't want to push her Scott's way because Scott's then gonna be like, "Fuck, she's hitting me up about."
Yeah, she's hit my phone.
Yeah, she's hitting my phone about the like.
Yeah, speaking of,
we
Scott,
go get a burner and we just offload her on that.
No, like an AI bot, like just like like Gronk or something like that.
Yeah.
Put Grok to like talk like really dirty.
Yeah. Oh God.
You know what would piss her the fuck off? We set her up with Zoom support call. Those motherfuckers are pros at getting you into the AI. And
No, we should write it so it's like the Zoom, and like then we hire a guy in India to be like the sales guy that you encountered. Mm-hmm. So like she's like, no, like I want to talk to Billy, and then like
he's like, okay, great, and then puts you on the Billy AI.
Yeah, and then he goes, no, not the Billy AI. It goes back to like an automated message like, we're unable to make the call. If you'd like to speak with a representative, and then fucking Manoush in somewhere in India is like, it's like, hello, ma'am, how can I help you today? She's like, I just talked to you, and he's like, I can help with this today.
Yeah. No, but it's crazy.
Make him like the most kind person ever, and then like eighth time, like it's like the 8th time she gets back to him, like he's allowed to just go crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Next time she does this again, I'm gonna send her the little mail gift,
the penis joints.
Yeah.
Might as well. But she like I don't fucking.
She'd probably appreciate it,
Yeah,
which is like
I don't know.
no, but that only satisfies.
That fuels the fire.
Yes.
All right.
That gets her going. What's up?
No, I was gonna say I don't know how long we've been going for, but we talking about Mary.
We've been talking about Mary.
I was gonna say we do have to weirdly segue it into, I guess something that Dan got for the podcast. We have.
You think she's maybe Romanian or Macedonian?
We have Macedonian Fanta. I assume
not
it's
quite sure
probably not just from Macedonia.
I'm not quite sure how I feel about how like cloudy it is.
I think that's just a lemon. Bless you. I think that's just, it's probably way more natural. Whoever wants to port.
This was $6.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, it was $6.
I don't remember.
No, I mean the price tag is literally on it.
I wanted to read the ingredients.
$5.99.
I wanted to read the ingredients, but that's not going to happen.
Oh, is it in whatever language they speak in Macedonia?
I would assume
it
this
almost
is
looks like
Macedonian.
Russian.
Yeah, but it's probably very close to Russian.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, bust it out, Bill.
I'm not quite sure if I like the shape of the bottle either.
Well,
kind of like a weird limp penis.
Can we do ASMR on this?
it might not be loud enough.
Okay, no.
You moved it.
You moved it right when
as
it
it.
know. I figured because I heard already because it was already open.
Then what we heard was the crack.
Yeah.
Probably I'll just edit that part out. Dude, you were like half a turn away from completely doing that.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't coming off.
Oh.
How much do you want? Like half?
That's good.
Yeah, I don't need that much.
Yeah, I don't know what this is going to be like.
I'll drink it.
Well, I'm going to try it first.
Give me just a little bit. That's good.
It smells all types of wildness.
Yeah.
It smells like it should be liquor.
Oh, it smells really good though.
It does smell good. I do like the smell of that. I'm not going to lie.
He already took a sip, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Why the fuck do we always have to give a fuck about that? We're not drinking alcohol. Jesus Christ.
I guess that's just where we're at. I don't know, Max. Here you go.
Yep. Cheers. This could be our last drink.
If you want to fucking cheer it, then say so.
What if this killed us?
Like, do I sit there and randomly just go, hey, we're going to cheers?
Maybe we should wait a minute and see if it kills him.
God
Because
damn.
then he'd be the only one who died.
Yeah.
He drank the Kool-Aid.
You guys kill me with that every single fucking time.
I don't know. When have we done this? How many times have we done this? It's not that many.
Well, just goes to show that every single time you don't cheers.
Yeah, because I want to drink. Is that a problem? Jesus Christ. Every time.
I hope that you and Emma are cheersing, because if you don't cheers and stare in the eyes as you cheers, you have bad sex.
What are you looking at?
For
What do you
10 years.
mean?
You said, I'm sorry, you said what?
Yeah, when like if you're cheersing like your woman, you're supposed to make eye contact with them the whole time. If you don't, it's 10 years of bad sex.
Wow. She doesn't have to worry about that. He never cheers.
Jesus Christ.
Less processed. Not as much flavor as one would expect.
No, kind of reminds me of a Fresca.
Yeah, it's along those lines. Like it's not that crazy Fanta flavor that you get like here.
I think that if Sierra missed,
I think it's all
goes
like corn syrup, I think. Is
Yeah.
what.
I mean, it's not bad.
no, it's good.
It's not bad. I'd hope that they have smaller bottles of that though in Macedonia.
Yeah.
He's like, that's not a single serving, and if that is, then it's hard to believe that we're the fat fucks.
So I think a serving is 100 ml.
Oh, so there's 10 servings in there.
12.
Oh, is it 1.2 liters? 1.25.
12 and a half. 12 and a half. Yeah.
12 and a half?
Servings in that, yeah.
And we took that much out in 3. We are the fat fucks.
Wait, what the fuck? How much are they? They're drinking
like what? Are they having like a,
I guess, 12 and a half is, I mean.
are they having a shot glass of Fanta a
No,
night?
a 12 ounce can. That's how much.
Okay.
No.
Wait, no.
No.
Yeah, well, no.
How does that math?
My bad. No.
I just accepted. I was like, at this point, fuck it.
That's not it.
No.
No, that's not it at all. It's 100 ml. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, what is that?
I don't know, but
Probably like that much.
Yeah, like a fucking shot of Fanta.
Yeah, probably like right around a shot.
the thing is, though, is like you have no way of knowing what is what.
Like as an American or like as a Macedonian?
I think a Macedonian knows what's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, clearly it's making it to the American market.
Why is everything in whatever language it's in, but then it says recycle me? I am recyclable.
In case.
Maybe because maybe America's the only country that recycles. I don't fucking know. Or English-speaking countries are usually the ones that recycle.
But the entire rest of the bottle's in a different language.
Yeah, except for Fanta.
I mean, all right. What?
Yeah, but that's the name of the
Do they
name
use
of the
the same?
company.
Do they use the same numbers? Like, would you assume so? Like the way written. Okay, you know what? Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Fuck out of here.
That was gold. You think they use the same numbers? That really?
So yeah, they do. Oh yeah, I mean it's crazy. Also, yeah, it is English. Recycle me, and then I am recyclable.
The part of the problem with what he just said there was at a certain point he definitely could see the number 1, 2, 5, and like all the other things on here.
Yeah, I mean I get the question. Like if it was in Chinese, like it wouldn't necessarily always be the Roman letter or number, but because they have their own symbols for numbers, but
that may be like one of the only major languages that does not utilize standard numbers.
Yeah.
And yet I'm sure probably every Chinese person understands numbers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I wonder what he went up to do.
I don't know, but I think we lost him.
I think we lost him too.
So yeah, on other news, Bill's not here to even talk about it, but Bill's going out of the country for the first time. We're taking a trip to Cancun.
Yep.
We're going to Mexico.
Mexico.
We are hunting narcos.
That's what we're doing there. It's just a fun little outing. It's an all you can
eat
narco.
narco.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we're going to go out there and just go hunting, and we'll come back to America fulfilled that we served the people of Mexico. And
But yeah, no, we're going to an all-inclusive resort for
it's going to be a good time.
like 4 nights. This is going to be my first time at an all-inclusive resort, I think.
It might be mine as well. I don't know. My mom will tell me if it is or not, but
I don't think I've ever been to an all-inclusive before. So it'll be an experience. It sounds nice being able just to eat whenever you want.
I guess, would you consider a cruise all-inclusive resort? Because it kind of is.
I think if you can get specific packages, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, you can
the
get,
vibe
like,
I get from
Because you can get like a
all-inclusive.
drink package, and like you get like 16 drinks a day. So I believe.
Yeah, how's that going to work for us?
I think ours is unlimited.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's drink till you drop. And I was also told that in the evenings they transform the lobby into a casino,
That's what Drew was saying.
which I can't imagine they follow any sort of gaming laws.
Yeah.
So like, I can't imagine it. Like, it's a smart thing to do. Not that gambling's really ever a smart thing, but like, we have laws here to protect the gambler from like the house rigging it. Whereas I don't know if they have those laws in Mexico.
Well, go and play a hand of blackjack and see how it goes.
Yeah, no, it'll be but like the thought of them turning the lobby into a casino.
That confused me.
Are they going to roll in slot machines and stuff?
I'm wondering about that. Like, how does that work? And also,
how
if they're doing
is it going to look?
and if they're doing it, then it's the hotel that's the house.
Yeah.
And then you really got to wonder.
Well, that is another confusing part because it.
Or is it like the cartel's the house?
It's owned by Hyatt. Yeah, maybe the cartel's like, oh, we come in like in the evenings and we set our casino up.
Yeah.
It's a good way to launder money for the cartel.
Yeah, man. Like, you go in there and somehow it's a full-blown casino at night.
We should come back with a fuckload of pesos.
Do absolutely nothing with them.
Yeah, but like we should get like a fucking stack of them.
All right. What's the peso, USD to peso?
I don't know, but person who we don't speak of on the podcast let me know 17, so we could come back with a stack. We put 100 in.
Mm-hmm. Get some pesos, dude.
But
That's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
no, but
I thought it was going to be like 100.
the person we don't speak of on this podcast let me know that there's like included in our stay we can do like beginner scuba diving, but it's in the pool, and I'm like,
Okay.
And
I'm okay.
and person who we don't speak of on this podcast let me know, he's like, we should get really drunk and then do that. I'm like, that sounds like not a great idea.
That sounds dangerous. I mean, it's in a pool, so it can't be too dangerous, but
Unless they had like a deep pool, I'm like, it's really not that fun to go scuba diving in a pool. I've done it before.
no, when I first
It's not
tried to
very
like learn
thrilling.
how to scuba dive, I found out that like I can't like depressurize properly because my nose is like, or my sinuses are too clogged. Or I don't know, something about like the way my sinuses are doesn't allow me to pressurize properly underwater with scuba diving specifically. So I have never really ventured out into that besides like the first time I tried it, and that was in a pool.
It's fun when you're out in the ocean, but like to do it in a nice crystal clear pool that's probably 6 feet deep at most, like really just doesn't really spark my interest. But
I wonder how many kids are going to be there.
we did like the one resort that's like family friendly.
Yeah.
Because there's a child coming with us. Part of the family of the man who.
Oh, I didn't realize they were coming.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, so just for one individual.
Well, I was saying that we should take the child to a Mexican daycare every day.
Yeah. Get the work ethic up.
Mm-hmm. Maybe learn how to do drywall at a young age.
Some drywall, dude. Hell yeah. That's what we need.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Are all of them going? Mom, dad, and kid.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, it should be fun. Sounds like there's a pretty solid amount of people going, so it'll be.
Well, see, that's the thing is like, so far I saw that
But there's people.
outside the chat.
The wife is bringing friends.
The wife of our friend,
Yeah,
or the what? Gotcha.
the one where they're celebrating.
Yes.
So really, this should be a celebration of me because my birthday is the Friday before.
This is true. Well, we'll celebrate at the airport.
Yes,
We'll celebrate.
it's my birthday weekend.
Yes, that's how you should play it, dude. That's how we should do it. We should just have a whole birthday weekend for Max instead.
If you're listening to this, which I'm sure you are, I've commandeered the trip to be mine.
Yeah, we're gonna have a birthday weekend for Max actually, and
but yeah, I'm hopefully, like I said, I've never been to all inclusive, so I'm like hoping the food's pretty good. Like, as long as it's average / above average, I'm cool with it because it's all inclusive. I can just order as much as I want.
Yeah. I don't know how any of that works. Never done it before, but it sounds like it's a good time. So I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully, there's not. I hope they don't want to speak this into existence, but like no hurricanes.
Yeah.
And then also, I think maybe that time of the year they also have a seaweed issue.
Yeah.
Like
I was born to graze.
Where the beaches are just covered in seaweed.
Damn, dude.
And like the water for the first 30 yards is just like thick seaweed. So hopefully we don't have that issue.
I did not know that was a thing there.
That is a thing there.
Damn, dude.
But
the Mexican side of the Gulf of America really got a seaweed issue.
Yeah. And once we changed the name to the Gulf of America, we just started trimming the seaweed and sending it down there.
They don't have a big enough Asian population to consume the seaweed.
No. That's a good idea. Import the Asians certain times of the year so they can knock out the seaweed.
Clean up the seaweed.
Yeah, not even clean up.
Well,
they could.
That's how they're selling it.
Yeah,
but they're just eating it.
Yeah,
and distributing it.
Yeah, distributing. There's too much seaweed for just them. Unless we brought in enough Asians.
That's what we should do.
Bring in boats of Asians.
I know a couple dudes in China right now. We can reach out to them and be like, look, get some of your people.
They could sell it as high quality too, be like Mexican seaweed. It doesn't sound good.
Well,
when
it's
you put
from
it
the Gulf
way.
of America. It's American seaweed. I'm sorry that it tried to escape to Mexico, but luckily for us, we had the Chinese on it.
Maybe we should tell Trump about it and be like, dude, Mexico's trying to steal our seaweed.
He'd be pissed.
He'd be pissed.
He might kill the leader of their country just for it. Even though
the cartels are taking advantage of you, they're taking the Gulf of America seaweed.
Yeah, dude, it does make me a little nervous going to Mexico just because it's Mexico. But I might just
We're going to such a tourist spot. Again,
yeah,
knock on wood, but
yeah, right.
The millions of people who travel to Cancun a year.
Yeah,
I'm thinking the incident rate. And as long as we stay on resort.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we're going to have any issues.
As long as we don't have any crazy problems, we're going to be fine, dude.
Yeah.
I just hope the hotel has some good AC. Should.
Well, it'll probably be pretty comfortable weather, I would assume.
Yeah, I just like to sleep cold.
Yeah. Well,
it's either I have to sleep cold or I'm drunk as hell, which might be the solution.
I think the chain is pretty well known, so I would assume it's decent.
Yeah, I just remember my experience in Korea, and
yeah, I don't think it's going to be like that.
Ooh, that was hot. Hot, humid, stuffy.
When we were looking, we're looking at a Reddit page of ranking the best all-inclusives in that area, and the top tier was X Carat, and
okay. Never heard of it.
And it's like the place you'd go on a honeymoon. It's that level, that tier of really nice. It's definitely catered towards couples. But look that bitch up. They're so nice.
What's it called?
X Carat, X, and then not yeah. There you go, right below.
You want to flip us over real quick?
It won't.
Okay. That's weird. I tested it.
Oh, there it goes.
That's because I did it.
Oh. But there's like a few different ones. So like this is one of them. But like, yeah, just go to their website.
It's a
Like-
family all-inclusive.
Yeah.
All kids and teens included.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know there were a lot of families there. But like go to hotels, top left. Go to all hotels.
La Casa de la Playa.
Like there's some really nice ones.
That looks nice.
There's one I think in like Tulum that's really nice. But yeah, those are like the really bougie ones. But like you look at the price of it, and it's
That
so
looks fresh.
expensive. Yeah. Like imagine that being in your room. You have an infinity pool right there.
Yeah, for $2,500 a night.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think it's all like 5-star food and stuff.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But look up let's think, what else was I was just thinking of something. Look up what not to do as a tourist in Cancun. Did you really just start your laundry? It's crazy work.
Bill, when you started?
All right. Avoid drinking tap water. That's well known, so we'll definitely be doing that. Using unmetered street taxis without checking price first. And staying restricted only to your resort. So it's saying you shouldn't stay only to your resort? Is that what that's saying?
Yeah, it's basically being like, don't miss out.
On the local culture.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, here we go. Did you know that all right, whatever. If you walk around late at night after the clubs close, you open yourself up to police harassment?
Wasn't planning on that anyway. Oh, yeah, that person got you. No clubbing plans, so I'm good.
If you're there on a Sunday, it's downtown just outside Hotel Zone and easily reached via bus. They have a little festival there every week with lots of family hanging around. Yeah, I think we're going to be drunk. We don't need to go to the local farmer's market.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but to me, like, Mexico isn't going to be like a let's go and...
If you don't speak Spanish, get a phrase book and memorize basic greetings, numbers, ordering food, etc. We should get like a really bad book and like pass that out on the plane. Like,
Mexican for dummies?
Yeah, like no. That's too good. I mean, like teach us like almost like bad phrases to say, but like it doesn't really explain what the phrase means.
There you go.
Don't pee in public. Of being overly drunk. I was told tipping in US dollars is preferred. Of course it is.
Of course.
Buffet meals 0 to 50 pesos per couple, depending upon level of service received. Huh.
You were told wrong. USD are a hassle here. Most Mexicans in the service industry work 6 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day, and the last thing they want to do on their day off is
So we gotta get some pesos when we arrive.
They don't want to.
I think you're showing your emails, by the way.
No, luckily the our image
Perfect.
covers it.
All right, keep going down. The next one's about tipping again. Don't buy drugs. Fuck. Don't sell drugs. Fuck.
Cancel. Oh yeah, definitely cancel that shit. Never mind. We're gonna go to Japan.
Don't go to sketchy strip clubs. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. None of that really seems like stuff that we were going to do anyway.
Those were the 3 things I was going there for.
Oh, you can't
Sketchy
say
strip
that on
clubs.
the podcast because now they're going to know that's what we're there for.
Fuck.
Don't go to Mercado 28. You'll get ripped off.
Yeah.
Right next to Senor Frogs. Are we fucking real right now? That's a place out there, Senor Frogs? All right.
I mean, Senor Frogs is here. You can go to
What?
Senor Frogs in America.
There was a
Senor Frogs in fucking the Bahamas.
That's not here though.
Yeah, but there are Senor Frogs in
It sounds like Senor Frogs might be
America
more of a
as well.
Oh, okay.
Don't use Flavio's tours. Fuck you, Flavio. Oh, do use
Flavio's tours. Flavio.
We should see if there's like a fresh excursion.
Don't rent a car. Why?
Cops are corrupt and they go after tourists.
Okay.
Don't get involved with drugs in any capacity at all. Okay. Learn to haggle.
Dude, once again, I'm not going there really for the culture. You know, where if it were somewhere else, I'd probably go around and try to do some culture stuff. But
I think if we were going to like Mexico City,
I just don't
it would
know.
be-
Mexico is sketchy to me.
but like Mexico City, like it would be cool to, but Cancun's so touristy. Like I don't like it. It's just like that.
What's up?
Okay. And that's the end of that. So we didn't really learn anything.
No, basically just don't do anything stupid. Is essentially what it's coming down to.
Look up Cancun seaweed issue. Season, yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. April through October. That's most of the year.
With peak accumulation hitting the hardest during the summer months.
Okay,
June
so
through
we
August.
may be all right.
We might be fine.
Yeah, we may be all right.
Though, is odd that peak season and then low clear period do not really overlap.
We're in the transitional months.
Damn it. It begins arriving or tapering off.
But daily conditions fluctuate heavily.
Fuck. You sheltered area. I'm sorry, sheltered? What, is this shit falling out of the sky there? What the fuck is going on here?
I think it's saying like certain areas where like like if you're in a bay or something, like where the seaweed's not going to push up as much.
Gotcha.
Sargasm,
Is that what they're calling seaweed nowadays?
I guess. Record seaweed blankets. Fuck.
7 hours ago.
Oh shit.
It's threatening tourism.
Oh.
A record wave of brown, smelly seaweed is washing up on beaches along Mexico's Caribbean coast.
It's brown too.
Yeah, brown.
96,000 tons last year.
Imagine packaging all that up and selling it.
We got to get the Asians.
Yep.
Low season is not just low, it is critical.
Okay, so it's basically saying if it doesn't go down, people will not show up. Except for fucking us, apparently.
The fucking sargasm epidemic.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, I hope that's not what it looks like when we're there.
Yeah. Might need to reach out to the people and be like, hey guys, so we need to look at this. We need to really look at this.
Make sure the marina guys are there
Yep.
like a couple weeks prior.
Every day. 4 a.m. every morning, they need to be out there cleaning it up so when we get out there. Yeah, fuck is right.
Excessive levels of sargasm. It's a funny word. This is on Reuters. We're screwed.
Fuck. How is the sargasm? What does that mean?
There's a website that's called How is the Sargasm?
I mean,
the daily tracker of sargasm.
it must be fucking horrible out there.
Oh, we can't even see. Well, it hasn't happened, I guess. Yeah. If we look at last year's
April
October
through October. Peak June, August.
but conditions can flip in 48 hours.
So it's saying
All right, scroll down.
clear
It's going to give us a
window-
month-to-month breakdown. Okay, October, clear improvement north of PDC. South still active. God, I hope we're north of PDC.
Yeah, what the fuck is PDC? Guess we just look at PDC Mexico.
Playa del Carmen. But look up on a map now.
Oh
Come
boy.
on.
Oh, we're north of it.
We're north of it. Oh, okay.
Wait, we're in Isla Mujeres? We're not technically in Cancun. Okay, we're right there.
Cancun.
Playa Mujeres. Yeah, we're like
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
All right, so we're pretty far north.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean. PDC's right there. Doesn't really, we might not be that far north, dude. I don't know. I don't know how far away that is, but
It just said north of Playa del Carmen, so I think we're okay.
You?
Yeah, sorry. I was getting a phone call. South still active. So we're in the
clear
moderate.
improvement doesn't fucking mean anything.
It says
though.
noticeable presence.
Is it orange? Is that where it is? Moderate?
Yeah, noticeable presence.
So really, we need to go in December.
There's only 1 month to go to Mexico. God damn it. I swear to God, if they call me again. Well, I guess we can maybe wrap this up here.
Okay.
How long have we been going?
54 minutes.
All right. Yeah, I guess wrap it up. Dan said he's going to bring his camera, so hopefully we can get some video and maybe
You should bring your camera.
I should bring my camera.
Yeah, we should get everyone to bring their cameras. We got,
For sure.
We got a handful of cameras.
Yeah, no, we definitely should. We all need meta glasses.
I don't think meta glasses make glasses big enough for my head.
No, we'd have to probably jerry rig some meta glasses.
You think you could cut the middle of them and just like widen it a little bit? You know,
In theory, yeah.
like
You could be like the classic guy who broke his glasses as the tape in the center, but it's actually just an expansion.
it's caulk actually.
Yeah.
we caulked the middle.
All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed episode 52. We will see you back here next week. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.